यत्प्रकाशेन भाति तत् यदानन्देन नन्दति तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। यस्य स्थित्वा सत्यमिदं यद्भाति भानुरूपतः प्रियं पुत्रादि यत्प्रीत्या तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। यस्य स्थित्या सत्यमिदं यद्भाति भानुरूपतः प्रियं पुत्रादि यत्प्रीत्या तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। येन चेतयते इदं चित्तं चेतयते नायं जागस्वप्न सुषुप्त्यादि तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। यस्य ज्ञानदिदं विश्वं न दृश्यं भिन्नभेदतः तदेकरूपरूपाय तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। यस्य मतं तस्य मतं यस्य न वेदासा अनन्यभावभावाय तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। यस्य कारणरूपस्य कार्यरूपेण भाति यत् कार्यकारणरूपाय तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नानारूपमिदं सर्वं न केनाप्यस्ति भिन्नता कार्यकारणता चैव तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। यदङ्घ्रिकमलद्वन्द्वं द्वन्द्वातापनिवारकं तारकं सर्वदा पादाभ्यो श्रीगुरुं प्रणम्यहम्। शिवे क्रुद्धे गुरुत्राता गुरौ क्रुद्धे शिवे नहि तस्मात् सर्वप्रयत्नेन श्रीगुरुं शरणं व्रजे। वन्दे गुरुपादद्वन्द्वं वाङ्मनश्चित्तगोचरं श्वेतरक्तप्रभाभिन्नं शिवशक्त्यात्मकं परम्। गुकारञ्च गुणातीतं ऋकारं रूपवर्जितं गुणातीतस्वरूपञ्च योदयत्सा गुरुस्मृता। अत्रिनेत्रा सर्वसाक्षी अचतुर्बाहुरच्युता अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्म श्रीगुरु कथितापि। अयं मायाञ्जलिर्बद्धो दयासागरवृद्धये यदनुग्रहतो जन्तोरो चित्तसंसारमुक्तिवाक्। श्रीगुरो परमं रूपं विवेकचक्षुषोऽमृतं मन्दभाग्यान् पश्यन्ति अन्धा सूर्योदयं यथा। श्रीनाथचरणद्वन्द्वं यस्यं दिशि विराजते तस्मै दिशे नमस्कुर्यात् भक्त्या पतिनं। तस्यै दिशे सततमञ्जिरेषा आर्ये प्रक्षिप्यते मुखरिते मधुरपैर्बुधैश्च। जार्गति यत्र भगवान् गुरुचक्रवर्ती विश्वोदय प्रलय नाटक नित्यसाक्षी। श्रीनाथादिगुरुत्रयं गणपतिं पीठत्रयं भैरवं सिद्धोदगं बटुकत्रयं पादयुगं दूतित्रयं शाम्भवम्। वीरेष्टचतुष्कानिष्टकं वीरावलिपञ्चकं श्रीमन्मालिनी मन्त्रराजसहितं वन्दे गुरोर्मण्डलम्। अव्यास्तैः सकलैर् दीर्घमालिनैर्व्याधि प्रदैर्दुष्करैः प्राणायामशतैरैका करणैर्दुःखात्मकैर्दुर्जयैः यस्मिन्नाभ्युदुते विनश्यति बालिवायु स्वयं तत्क्षणात् प्राप्तुं तत्सहजं स्वभावमनिशं तेयात्वमेकं गुरुम् स्वदेशिकस्य शरीरचिन्तनम् भवेदनन्यस्य शिवस्य चिन्तनम् स्वदेशिकस्य याचनामकीर्तनम् भवेदनान्यस्य शिवस्य कीर्तनम् यत्पादरेणुकणिका क्वापि संसारवारिदे केतुबान्धयते नाथं देशिकं तमुपास्महे यस्मादनुग्रहलब्ध्वा महादज्ञानमुत्सृजेत् तस्मै त्रिदेशिकेन्द्राय नमश्चाभीष्टसिद्धये पादाब्जं सर्वसंसारदावानलविनाशकं ब्रह्मरन्ध्रे सीताम्भोजमध्यस्थं चन्द्रमण्डले अकटादि त्रिरेखाब्जे सहस्रदलमण्डले हंसपार्श्वत्रिकोणे च स्मरेतन्माराध्यम् सकलभुवनसृष्टि कल्पिता शेषपुष्टि निखिला निगमदृष्टि सम्पदं व्यर्थदृष्टि अवगुणा परिमाष्टि तत्पदार्थकदृष्टि भवागुणपरमेष्टि मोक्षमार्गैका दृष्टि सकला भुवनरङ्गस्थापनस्तम्भ यास्ति सकरुणा रता वृष्टिस्तत्त्वमाला समाधि सकल समासृष्टि सच्चिदानन्ददृष्टि निर्वासतु मयि नित्यं श्रीगुरोरुद्रिया दृष्टि अग्निशुद्धा सम्मान्तता ज्वाला परिचकादिया मंत्रराजमिमं मन्ये आर्निशं पातु मृत्युता तदे जाति तन्नै जाति तद्दूरे तत्समीपके तदन्तरस्य सर्वस्य तदु सर्वशाश्वतायता अजो अमजरोऽहं च अनादि.
Good morning and welcome to our program this morning. So once again we open into the awareness of awareness on this slushy, wintry morning. So entering in to that awareness of awareness. And if you like this morning, you can use the mantra Hum Sa. Hum Sa. Breathing in hum, breathing out sa. Breathing in hum, breathing out sa. And as we do the mantra, hum sa, people people are coming in. Hum. Sa. Settling in. I am that. I am that. Hum. Sa. And feeling yourself pulled right to the center. Hum. Sa. And as we do that, that space of the awareness begins to open in the body. We extend that space up and down through the whole body. Hum. Sa. Hum. Sa. We extend to each other, to the right, to the left, across the room. And sensing the resonance of the energy in the room this morning, the people in the room. Feeling that connection as we extend. We extend to the people on the Zoom this morning. As they zoom in here. It's great that you could come this way because the parking is terrible. Hum. Sa. So sensing that energy of the field that's in you and around you. You pull this energy into the top of the head, down through the forehead, through the face, through the throat, down into the heart, down into the belly. And once again at the base of the spine, we extend up and down through the whole body. We extend the energy up to the top of the head and down again to the lower body. Making that loop around, back up to the base of the spine, up to the top of the head, and down again into the heart. Opening into the light. I am that. I am that. So we also extend to the generational field, the field of the ancestors, the family, the friends. We extend to our teachers, and particularly this morning to Swami Muktananda, our root teacher here. We extend also to all our traditions of which we participate, and to the great archetypes of all these traditions. And again, particularly this morning, we extend to the Divine Mother in her many forms, and particularly as the goddess Bhairavi, who I'm going to be talking about this morning. In the Hindu tradition, Bhairavi is regarded as the goddess of the earth and is said to be that aspect of the goddess Kali which supports the awakening of the Kundalini energy. So the awakening of the Kundalini energy happens in the Muladhara chakra, or at the root center at the base of the spine. And it's often symbolized by a coiled snake. And Kundalini lies hidden within this root or earth chakra. It represents Mother Nature or Mother Earth. Bhairavi is the great fire within the earth, smoldering like a volcano. When there's an intensification of practice, or if one receives initiation, the Kundalini may be awakened in the individual. So this earth chakra contains our potentials and support for beginning the yogic journey. So it's necessary to ground ourselves in this earth energy before we begin the ascent of the Kundalini to the crown chakra. So feeling that connection right now. Ayurveda, the medicinal science of India, recommends proper diet for managing the digestive fire, practicing Hatha Yoga to make the body strong, and stabilizing the earth element. Bhairavi helps us to increase our concentration and focus on knowing and grounding the light in all areas of our lives. In turn, yogic practice also encompasses honoring the earth and our natural environment. We also understand that the natural environment is a manifestation of the goddess energy, and that the energy is innate in every particle of the material world. So in this tradition, as the energy unfolds, it leads the meditator to that state of consciousness called the state of the self. As one enters that place of self, there are 7 stages to be experienced, to know that I am that. And these stages were recorded by Abhinavagupta, the 10th century Shaivite master, who had been instructed in them by his own guru. As the stages of the self unfold, so also does the Kundalini energy. And this initiation is described as the descent of Shakti, or the descent of grace. The degree to which this initiation is experienced is out of the meditator's control. It is determined by the meditator's deepest longings and his or her capacity to experience and hold the meditation energy. The entry into the state of the self is contact with a teacher who has the ability to transfer this energy. There are actually 27 different forms of transmission from this tradition, all being variations of intense, medium, and gentle transmissions. In the first stage, it's recommended that we practice with great love, affection, and devotion. Initially, as we focus our attention on the breath becomes very fine and subtle. And then a kind of giddiness takes over. In stage 2, the meditator feels as though he's entering another world. His or her body may not move. It may take great effort to open the eyes. It's as if the mind is very alert. And sometimes the meditator may experience fear or even panic and want to run. He or she may even see scary images. It should be noted that these experiences vary depending on the capacity of the meditator. The more capacity, the more intense the experience. The advice given by the yogis at this point is just to witness the scary images, not get frightened. Let them pass. Don't personalize or get involved with them. They are simply manifestations of the mind. It's suggested to anchor oneself in the breath or mantra. Again, a mantra, a simple mantra to use is hum, sa. Hum, sa. I am that. In the third stage, the breathing may become difficult and a choking sensation may occur. It feels like the breath might stop. And the breath will move around and around in a whirlpool until it stops. And the yogis say, just let the breath stop. The meditator can stay focused on the mantra. The breath, after stopping, is sipped into the central channel in the subtle body, where it rushes down into the Muladhara chakra at the base of the spine, that root center, the earth center. As the breath becomes completely still, the meditator may feel a subtle opening in the lower part of the body. At the fourth stage, in the Muladhara chakra, one may experience a pain or crawling sensation as this chakra is permeated with energy. As this occurs, a great bliss may arise in the meditator. In the fifth stage, the force of the energy in the Muladhara chakra begins to rise in the central channel, and the body becomes filled with pleasure. This arising of energy is described as divine. The energy may actually rise to the top of the head, and this experience may happen immediately or over time. In the sixth stage, the meditator enters an internal samadhi state. Energy continues to rise, piercing each chakra, even the crown chakra at the top of the head. As this happens, the meditator expands into a state of universal awareness. One feels at one with the world, with being itself. In the seventh stage, the yogi experiences the transcendental I, in union with the objective world. He understands and experiences that everything and everyone is simply a manifestation and a splendor of his own awareness. This state is called Jagadananda, the bliss of the divine made visible. Muktananda described this place of the self. When you eat, you are in this bliss. When you walk, you are in the bliss. Whatever you do, you're in the state of bliss. For most meditators, the last 3 stages, previously described, may span many years of meditation practice. In the Tantraloka, Abhinavagupta explains the phenomena of the 7 stages of self. He says consciousness is made to double back on itself. It's made to face itself directly. And as we become aware of our own awareness, it's as if a beam of light looks back on its own radiance. As this happens, there is a release of energy in the Muladhara chakra. This vibratory current is generated by the colliding of consciousness with itself. This intensified flow is called the Kundalini Shakti. And this awakened Shakti then purifies each chakra, leading us ultimately to the state of oneness with the state of the self. So the goddess Bhairavi, is said to heat up the prana so that it begins to ascend upward. As the prana ascends, it becomes the awakened Shakti, rooting out old impressions and negativity. And as the Kundalini ascends to its final destination in the crown center, the goddess now assumes the form of Sundari. Sundari is also called Lolita, or the one who plays. Lolita awakens us to our inner bliss. She represents the ultimate bliss at the source of all delights. She is the divine love which supports the entire universe. And from her all commands which govern the universe arise. She is consciousness itself and the bliss that flows from it. Sundari reveals that light in us. She opens the 1,000 petals of the crown chakra and releases the sweet nectar of Soma, flooding our bodies and our minds. One might feel a cool breeze or a liquid-like feeling in the head as Sundari fills us with her delight. She is opposite in nature to Bhairavi. She balances the dynamic, fiery energy of Bhairavi by soothing, watery effect. She is beautiful in form and is the deity behind the Sri Chakra, the great yantra or energy pattern which underlies the universe. So today, as we practice, first we'll focus again on that mantra and on that earth energy arising up. And we'll do that mantra. Hum, sa. Hum, sa. Breathing it in, breathing out. Hum, and feeling that energy heating up again in the room. Hum. Sa. We extend up from the base of the spine to the top of the head and down again through the whole body. Hum. Sa. And back up again and down. Hum. Sa. And back up again and down into the heart. Hum. Sa. I am that. I am that consciousness within. Hum. Sa.
श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिश्रीदसादनम् श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। शम्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 शीघ्रां व्याख्यास्यामः ब्रह्मस्वरः मात्राबलम् सामसन्तानः इत्युक्तशीर्षाध्यायः सह नौ यशः अहनो ब्रह्मवर्चसम् अथातः संहिताया उपनिषदं व्याख्यास्यामः पञ्चस्वधिकरणेषु अधिलोकमधिज्योतिषमधिविद्यमधिप्रजमध्यात्मम् सा महासंहिता इत्याचक्षते अथादिलोकम् पृथिवीपूर्वरूपम् द्यौरुत्तररूपम् आकाशः सन्धिः वायुः सन्धानम् इत्यधिलोकम् अथादिज्योतिषम् अग्निः पूर्वरूपम् आदित्य उत्तररूपम् आवसन्धिः वैद्युतसंधानम् इत्यधिद्योतिषम् अथादिविद्यम् आचार्यः पूर्वरूपम् अन्तेवास्युत्तररूपम् विद्यासन्धिः प्रवचनकम् सन्धानम् इत्यधिविद्यम् अथाधिप्रजम् माता पूर्वरूपम् पितोत्तररूपम् प्रजासन्धिः प्रजननकम् सन्धानम् इत्यधिप्रजम् अथाध्यात्मम् अधराहनुः पूर्वरूपम् उत्तराहनुरुत्तररूपम् वाक्सन्धिः जिह्वासन्धानम् इत्यध्यात्मम् इति महासंहिता य एवमेता महासंहिता व्याख्याता वेद सन्धीयते प्रजया पशुभिः ब्रह्मवर्चसेनाम्नाद्येन सुवर्गेण लोकेन यश्छन्दसा वृषभो विश्वरूपः छन्दोभ्योऽध्यमृतात् सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया शृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासम् शरीरम् मे विचर्षणम् जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्याम् भूरिविश्रुवम् ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया विहितः श्रुतम् मे गोपाय आवहन्ति वितन्वाना कुर्वाणाचिरमात्मनः वातागुंसि मम गावश्च वर्धते च सर्वदा ततो मे श्रियमावह लोमशाम् पशुभिः सह स्वाहा आमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा विमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा प्रमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा दमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा शमायन्तु ब्रह्मचारिणः स्वाहा यशोजने सानि स्वाहा श्रेयानि तस्य सोसानि स्वाहा तन्त्वा भगप्रविशानि स्वाहा समाभगप्रविश स्वाहा तस्मिन् सहस्रशाखे विभगाहन् त्वयि मृगे स्वाहा यथा प्रवतायन्ति यथा मासा अहज्जलम् एवं मां ब्रह्मचारिणः नातरायन्तु सर्वतः स्वाहा प्रतिवेशोऽसि प्रमाभारि प्रमापद्यस्व भूर्भुवस्तु वरिति पाठेतास्तिस्रोऽर्जा हृदयः तासामुपस्मैताम् चतुर्थीम् माहाचमस्य प्रवेदयते मह इति तद्ब्रह्मा स आत्मा अङ्गान्यन्या देवताः भूरिति वा अयम् लोकः भुव इत्यन्तरिक्षम् सुगरित्यसौ लोकः मह इत्यादित्यः आदित्येन पाव सर्वे लोका महीयन्ते भूरिति वा अग्निः भुव इति वायुः सुहरित्यादित्यः मह इति चन्द्रमाः चन्द्रमसा पाव सर्वाणि ज्योतिर्गम् विमहीयन्ते भूरिति वा ऋचः भुव इति सामानि सुहरिति यजोमुंषि मह इति ब्रह्मा ब्रह्मणा पाव सर्वे वेदा महीयन्ते भूरिति वै प्राणः भुव इत्यपानः सुहरिति व्यानः मह इत्यन्नम् अन्नेन पाव सर्वे प्राणा महीयन्ते तावादेताश्चतस्रश्चतुर्धा चतस्रश्चतस्रो व्याहृदयः तायो वेद स वेद ब्रह्मा सर्वेऽस्मै देवा बलिमावहन्ति स य एषोऽन्तर्हृदय आकाशः तस्मिन्नयम् पुरुषो मनोमयः अमृतो हिरण्मयः अन्तरेण तालुके यदेषस्तन इवा बलम्पते सेन्द्रयोनिः यत्रासौ केशान्तो विवर्तते व्यपोष्यशीर्षकपाले भूरित्यग्नौ प्रतितिष्ठति भुव इति वायौ सुहरित्यादित्ये मह इति ब्रह्मणि आप्नोति स्वाराज्यम् आप्नोति मनसस्पतिम् वाक्पतिश्चक्षुष्पतिः श्रोत्रपतिर्विज्ञानपतिः एतत्ततो भवति आकाशशरीरम् ब्रह्म सत्यात्मप्राणारामम् मन आनन्दम् शान्तिसमृद्धममृतम् इति प्राचीनयोग्योपास्व पृथिव्यन्तरिक्षम् ज्योर्दिशो वान्तरदिशाः अग्निर्वायुरादित्यश्चन्द्रमा नक्षत्राणि आपपोषधयो वनस्पतय आकाश आत्मा इत्यधिभूतम् अहाध्यात्मम् प्राणो व्यानो पान उदा चर्ममार्गं सद्यस्नावास्त्रिमज्जा एतदधिविधाय ऋषिरवोचते वां वा इदगं सर्वम् वां तेनैव पान्तज्ञस्पृणोतीति ओमिति ब्रह्मा ओमितीदगं सर्वम् ओमित्येतदनुकृतिः स्मवा अप्योश्रावयेत्याश्रावयन्ति ओमिति सामानि गायन्ति ॐ सोमिति शस्त्राणि शगुंसन्ति ओमित्यद्धर्युः प्रतिगरं प्रतिगृह्णाति ओमिति ब्रह्मा प्रसौति ओमित्यग्निहोत्रमनुजानाति ओमिति ब्राह्मणः प्रवक्षन्नाः ब्रह्मोपाप्नवानीति ब्रह्मैवोपाप्नोति ऋतं च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च सत्यं च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च तपश्च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च दमश्च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च शमश्च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च अग्निहोत्रस्वाध्यायप्रवचने च अग्निहोत्रं च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च अतिथयश्च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च मानुषं च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च प्रजा च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च प्रजनश्च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च प्रजातिश्च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च सत्यमिति सत्यवचाराधीकरः तप इति तपो नित्यः पौरुषिष्टिः स्वाध्यायप्रवचने देवेति नाको मौद्गल्यः तद्धि तपस्तद्धि अहं वृक्षस्य रेरिव कीर्त्यपृष्ठं गिरेरिव ऊर्ध्वपवित्रो वाजिनीव स्वमृतमस्मि द्रविणगं सवर्चसम् सुमेधामृतोक्षितः इति त्रिशङ्कोर्वेदानुवचनम् वेदमनोज्याचार्योऽन्ते वासिनमनुशास्ति सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य प्रजातं तं माव्यवच्छेत्सि सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यम् धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यम् कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यम् भूत्यैन प्रमदितव्यम् स्वाध्यायप्रवचनाभ्यान्न प्रमदितव्यम् देवपितृकार्याभ्यान्न प्रमदितव्यम् मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि यान्यस्माकं सुचरितानि तानि त्वयोपास्यानि नो इतराणि ये के चास्मच्छ्रेयागुंसो ब्राह्मणाः तेषां त्वया धनेन प्रश्वसितव्यम् श्रद्धया देयम् अश्रद्धया देयम् श्रिया देयम् प्रिया देयम् भिया देयम् संविदा देयम् अथ यदि ते कर्म विचिकित्सा वा वृत्तविचिकित्सा वा स्यात् एतत्र ब्राह्मणाः सम्मर्षिणः युक्ता अयुक्ताः अरूक्षा धर्मकामास्युः यथा ते तत्र वर्तेरन् तथा तत्र वर्तेताः अथाभ्याख्यातेषु एतत्र ब्राह्मणाः सम्मर्षिणः युक्ता युक्तायुक्ताः अलोक्षाधर्मकामास्युः यथा ते तेषु वर्तेरन् तथा तेषु वर्तेथाः एष आदेशः एष उपदेशः एष वेदोपनिषत् एतदनुशासनम् एवमुपासितव्यम् एवमुचैतदुपास्यम् शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षम् ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षम् ब्रह्मावादिशम् ऋतमवादिशम् सत्यमवादिशम् तन्मामावीत् तद्भक्तारमावीत् आवीर्नाम् आवीर्भक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यम् करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 ब्रह्मविदाप्नोति परम् तदेशाभ्युक्ता सत्यम् ज्ञानमनन्तम् ब्रह्म यो वेदनिहितम् गुहायाम् परमेभ्यो मन् सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सः ब्रह्मणा विपश्चितेति तस्मात्त्वादेतस्मादात्मन आकाशः सम्भूतः आकाशाद्वायुः वायोरग्निः अग्नेरापः अद्यः पृथिवी
So a little bit of Ganesh Puri this morning. Those are the Vedic mantras recited around the Yagna pit. I guess around 30 years ago, 36 years ago. Yeah. Since we were in India. It's very cool, really amazing to feel it right here. So as we've been cultivating awareness for some time, we'll extend to those that we know that might be having some difficulty right now. We'll extend to them right now, those that we, in our families or friends or so on. We'll hold the light for them. And we'll also extend the light right now to Patricia Woolsey, who's here this morning. It's her 50th birthday. So extend to Patricia. She's sitting over here under the TV. I will extend to all the people throughout the world needing the light, which is pretty much everybody. So we have one more chant this morning to Shiva Arati.
Trinayana Sasidaramore, Trinayana Sasidaramore, Visadara Kantayuta, Sundara Chakra Kalapam, Kahamanayuta Bala, Shiva Palakayuta Bala, Kamaruti Sulapinatam, Kamaruti Sulapinatam, Sarajita Yuta Pala, Om Hara 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 Mahadev, Shantani Padani Krishva Jalari Nadayate, Shiva Jalari Nadayate, Nira Jayate Brahma, Nira Jayate Vishnu, Nira Jampante, Charana Saroja, Kamade Kripa, Shiva Kamade Kripa, Avalokayati Mahesha, Shiva Lokayati Suresha, Isha Madhinatha, Om Hara 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 Mahadev, Achayati Mala, Anara Bhutavita, Shiva Panaga Bhutavita, Vamavibhage Girita, Vamavibhage Gauri, Ruhamatiralita, Sundara Sakara Sharire, Kritabhasma Bharana, Shiva Kritabhasma Bharana, Kriti Vishabhadvajarupam, Hara Shiva Shankara Rupam, Apataya Harana, Om Hara 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 Mahadev, Jnanam Bharati Samaye, Kripaye Riti Kripa, Shivaranaye Iti Kripa, Ramam Trijatanatam, Ramam Trijatanatam, Nishamadhinatha, Sangitameva Pratidina Padana Yakurute, Shiva Padana Yakurute, Shiva Sayujam Gacchati, Hara Sayujam Gacchati, Bhagyaya Sudhute, Om Hara 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 Mahadev, Om Jaya Gangadhara Hara Shiva Jaya Girijadisha, Shiva Jaya Gauri Nata, Kamam Bharaya Nityam, Kamam Bharaya Shambho, Kripaya Jagadisha, Om Hara 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 Mahadev,
I'm looking on the Zoom and I'm seeing palm trees here. I don't know if somebody's in Florida here. It's Gisela. Oh, Gisela. I'm like, how did this happen? So we'll close up right now. If you like, you can rub your hands together until they're hot, and then closing up in the heart, the top of the head, the belly. Great morning, I have to say. It's really amazing. So, thank you all for coming. Do we have announcements?
So tomorrow morning we'll be having Dakini Day, which is one of my favorite days, and so great. First we have a video of Lama Tarchin talking, and actually his presence arises in the room, and we'll be starting a sequence on the Vajrakalaya. The Vajrakalaya is this practice of the power of extension, in terms of dissolving difficult forces both within us and around us. And it's a very powerful practice, and we'll probably be going on for like 8 weeks or so. And if you want to come on, it's actually even simple for me. You just dial in that little number and you can come on Zoom and stay as long as you want. And then after that, usually we have a chant to the goddess. Thanks.
8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock, yeah. And today we have some birthday treats from Patricia. So please enjoy. So again, thank you all for coming. We'll see you next week. Hopefully the weather conditions will be better. You want to put on the Vedic mantras?